Born. I'm going to make another Yosegi video. Hopefully today I can actually make some real Yosegi. It's been a long time, and I think maybe I figured out that plane, so I don't really have to do a whole lot of explaining. You guys can just kind of watch the video and see what I'm doing. It's going to be a pretty simple design because I just want to simplify the process and actually get to planing off some shavings today. So we'll see if that happens. What I'm starting with here is a board of holly. This is holly wood. It's pretty soft, so hopefully that'll work well for planing it off. You can see John's over here working on some drawers for the puzzle chest. So we'll just have to keep them in the background. I'm just going to set up the camera here and we're going to get to work. Let's go. Okay, so there it is. I'm getting pretty close to getting some real actual Yosegi. So the real difference this time, I think, was just that I used soft woods. You know, I oriented the grain correctly so that I'm not planing end grain. And I got this kind of plane sharpened up, very sharp. Now, that's one of the things, I found a different method of sharpening those, and I didn't go over that in this video just because it was, you know, I had a lot in here. I'll do that in the next video, but I changed my method of sharpening. I think I can go even a little sharper next time. We will see with our next batch. The reason I think I was not getting consistent sharpenings was because the Kanna plane was not quite as sharp as it should be, and I think I could go a hair sharper with that. You'll see a lot of chipping in these things, and you'll see here, of course I was taking really deep shaving toward the end. This is starting to tear out, and so I need to go thinner, wispier shavings to avoid the tear out there. So yeah, it was a lot for this thing to pull, so if I make my pattern smaller, it won't be so difficult. And that's basically the best shaving I got. The way you flatten these out is just to use a iron and just iron them flat. So the glue seams tended to be where it broke apart, and I think that was because I didn't actually put enough glue on there. I kind of rushed it. You saw me put the block together, but I actually took it apart later because it wasn't working so well, and it kind of warped out of shape, and I had to take it apart a couple times. So I don't think the glue seam came out being very strong, and that was what led it to chipping and breaking a lot. So I'm definitely going to make sure that that goes well the first time, next time I glue up one of these blocks. And so yeah, so just those two things. Sharper Kanna blade, which it was already pretty sharp. I mean, it's already super sharp, but I think I can make it a little bit, if I pay attention to the details, I can make it even a little bit better. Kanna blade and the glue seams. Somebody on Instagram, Hideki Kawashima, who also makes really good puzzle boxes, he suggested possibly using hide glue or gelatin glue. So I could try that. I think this is actually working, what I'm doing. Now I think it's working, but sometimes it was always like, this is a bad seam right here. It was always breaking when it comes to that. And I think that just led it to not work. Just the bad joints. So I need to make sure that the pattern really fits together well. Anyway, that's all coming in another episode. I mean, I think I can call this a success. I think I made Yosegi. I can argue that. Now I just want to do a really good job and be able to plane it off every single time. So that's all coming in another episode. So thank you for watching. I'm just having fun out here. I'm not an expert on Yosegi, but hey, I'm getting close. It's fun. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again in another